we're supposed to be leaving. Oh. We've got a village of the dead here. We've got a village of the dead. We have a village of the dead. We have a... Is that a ghost? We have a canal of... We've just got an everything of the dead here. And we're supposed to be leaving to have a kind of big meeting. And we're back. Here in the Dark Valley. A place I'm fairly sure I should not be. I have been exploring and ended up in what does seem to be a place of the dead. And I have this sneaking suspicion that I'm probably going to have to come back to this area at some point in the future, and that wandering around here now is probably going to get me killed. Hello! However, it does seem to have paid off a tiny little bit in some small ways. I have a... Was it a conclave or something? A meeting to go to with the Archmagister. The Archmagister, sorry. And... Okay, I was going to say I should probably get back to... Yes, I was going to say I should probably get back to the... to Ark. The problem is, my plan to get back to Ark was to go to the Myrid Tower in the Dark Coast, which was there. Sorry, Dark Valley. On the Dark Valley. But it would seem that that is heavily guarded by things. Things that I am not totally sure I wish to face right now. So I'm going to waste a scroll. I have a few actually. Teleport to Ark. The Sun Temple. Let's go straight to the Sun Temple. I've spent enough time exploring. It is time to go and find out what is next in our plan to save the world.
Oh, there you are. Did you find it?
Yes, here.
She keeps asking that, you know, and I always feel like she's talking to me. Am I? Let's make sure I'm actually looking at the right quest now. I'm going to take those two quests off for now, and we're going to go to Interlude. Okay. That was an interlude, was it? Was that an interlude? It wasn't a very fruitful one, I'm afraid. I got beat.
Walk blessed.
Hi, Mater Akawi. Yeah. Okay. Yes, it wasn't particularly productive, was it? I wandered around. I screamed. I found some places that I probably shouldn't have found. And screamed some more. Can I pick that? No, I can't. Okay. So, is he going to be at the table again?
Yes.
Thank you for that. He's always at that bloody table, isn't he? I mean, it's like... You'd think every now and again he'd wander around and be somewhere else, sitting down perhaps, always at the dining table, looking at a book. And why a great big dining table? Don't you have a desk? Don't you have a desk specifically for the pondering of great ponderings?
This is too dangerous, whatever they want here. If we send spies and they get caught, Neren will see this as a provocation.
Poor people. All they did was invade a foreign country, and look how ruthless we are, sending spies in order to find out why they're here. We should be ashamed.
Save the sarcasm. We both know what I mean. You know my opinion, Tila.
I will consider it. You come at the right time, Prophet. Commander, explain the situation.
Of course, Grandmaster. Yesterday, we received word from one of our outposts in Duneville. One of the fishermen there saw warships anchoring on an island some miles from shore. And they bear the Neremese flag.
We have already sent scouts to confirm this, and it is true. The Neremese have invaded our land.
Okay. This is not going to make me popular, is it? But this is an act of war. Why should they do this?
We have a suspicion. I suppose you know that the civil war in Nerim has ended 2 months ago. And who won it?
No. The short answer?
The combined forces of the Northern and the Middle Realm, led by Taranor Korek of Kabait. The Southern rebels and the remnants of the Creator's Temple have been destroyed, once and for all. Now Nerim has been united under the banner of the Free People of Nerim, how they like to call themselves. And this could be the reason for these warships.
They've united under a banner, that's the reason for the warships? That usually reasons for warships are war. Okay? Why would they invade here? But why? Why should Nerim risk another war after having just ended one? I mean...
Because of this Korek.
Okay.
It is said that he helped Narathzul Aranthiel shortly before the Lightborn were slain. And while before that, he was an opportunist who changed his ideals as often as his underpants. It seems that his crusade with Narathzul converted him, so to speak. He has become a declared enemy of religion.
Oh, you should love him
He
then.
also thinks of the death of the gods as the first step of many. And now he sees it his task to rid Vin of religion once and for all. Free the world from the scourge of faith. These are his words.
Though it is worth mentioning that his understanding of freeing includes mass executions and the burning down of temples. He's a fanatic, and worse, his men worship him for it. What he wants is to found a new world, and his Free People of Nerim are supposed to be vanguard of it.
Yeah, this is pretty... Okay, isn't this pretty much the same thing your order once stood for? A world free of religious thinking? Alright, he's in the green. This is true. And the irony here is, the people in the order, they now know the gods are dead, so to speak, so they no longer have any faith. They are now completely faithless. They may have traditions, they may have rules and traditions and all that sort of thing, but just no actual faith. Isn't this pretty much the same thing you know?
Well, with the small but subtle difference that it was Narazul's vision to restore the human right of self-determination, and not to obliterate every kind of superstition or spirituality.
Okay.
Rena Shalom, Prophet.
Stupid
I
to
greet you.
believe a way of thinking can be beaten out of someone's head with just enough violence. The only thing that does is radicalize. Though a world without religion would be a better one, that's without doubt.
Nonsense. The people need a higher power that guides them. You can see what chaos the death of the Lightborn brought on the world, and without your orders doing, all this would never have happened.
Of course. Where were we?
We were arguing about... Yeah. The reason that there's chaos now is a power vacuum. The gods are dead, there's a power vacuum. Power vacuums always cause chaos, whether they're religious, political, it doesn't matter. It could be in the entertainment industry. If there's a power vacuum, all of a sudden, there will be conflict. Yes, indeed. What else is there to know about this Taranor Korek?
Not much. Or... yes, there is. He's a narcissist. I was surprised to hear that the banners of his free people are ornamented with a picture of his and an inscription saying, "Praise me."
Right. So it's a cult of personality, basically. He's replaced the gods with his own face. Okay, and let me guess, you suspect that Korek is here because the Endralians still believe the gods are alive. Oh, really? Okay. Why don't you just tell them, make an announcement, because that would cause chaos, because everyone knows there's a power vacuum, there's an even bigger chaos situation. Oh, God.
Correct. Rena Shalom, Prophet.
What Korek doesn't understand is that we're doing this to prevent a crisis.
And simply telling the common people the truth is out of the question. Here's the thing. I'm kind of with you on the whole let's not cause panic while we're trying to save the world thing. I'm all for that. I'm completely and utterly indifferent to you having a religion. Completely and utterly indifferent to it. You can worship the candle for all I care. But at this point, we've got another war coming. Maybe just telling everyone, letting them have a bit of a cry, and then moving on would be a good idea.
Not before the High Ones have been stopped. The civil war on Kile, Nerim, and Arazial shows what chaos such a revelation can cause. And we will not take this risk.
No, I got that. That makes sense until you add the factor of we're about to have a war because of this. So it's kind of like, if you tell everyone you risk a civil war, yeah, okay. If you don't tell everyone, you guarantee an actual war. Not that civil war isn't an actual war, but you know what I mean? A war between states. At this point, it seems kind of like you got nothing to lose. And what if we explain our motivations to Korek? Oh, that's the other option, of course. Tell him, say, look, seriously, we know the gods are dead. We're probably going to start telling everyone once we've saved the universe, you know. Do you want to help us?
That is the problem. Pigast?
We believe that Korek already knows about the cycle and the cleansing. And that he, how should I put it, wants it to happen.
Of course he does. Okay. We're talking about something that could mean the end of all life. He wants it to happen. How the heck can someone want the extinction of all life to happen? Because he thinks somehow he and his fellow non-believers are going to be the only ones left standing, right?
Well, I know how strange this sounds, but in a way it makes sense. For him, Enderal as the home of the Holy Order is the epitome of ignorance and stagnation. And we suppose he even knows that we are fighting these High Ones. But in his eyes, everything a paragon of the old order tries to prevent from happening must be something good. Maybe he even sees the High Ones as prophets of his new era. Who knows? Fanatics are unpredictable. Huh?
Actually, they're very
Right
predictable.
now, this is only an assumption, but we have to know.
Annoying, but... In other words, we need to spy on the Neremes, and I'm Neremes. Can I please go and spy on them?
Yes. Do you know what a silver plate is?
A plate made of silver. If you're talking about these relics from art... No, let's not be sarcastic, and let's not pretend we know what the hell's going on. Tell me.
They are relics from Arctwend. What makes them unique is their power to transfer sound. Every plate has a counterpart, and if someone standing near one plate says something, the one standing near the other one hears it too. Our plan is to place 2 of the plates in their camp. That way we can sound them out without risk.
And by we... And you want me to do this placing, don't you?
You, Firespark, and the mercenary, Dalvarek. However, you cannot travel to the island by ship. That would be too conspicuous.
We found out that the Pyreans had some kind of underground transporting system. Undertrains, that's what they called them. These trains connected the most important regions of the realm with each other.
Okay.
And thus, probably also, the temple on the island where Korek's ships set anchor. If we can manage to find one of these trains, we could use them to get right to his camp. And, as it happens, we have information about a Pyrean temple in the Crystal Forest. One that is still intact enough for us to find a way into one of these trains.
Crystal Forest.
The Living Temple.
That's how you call it, yes. But enough of the chit-chat. First of all, we need to find the gem that is used to open the gate of the temple. And I have a guess where we could find it. A village called Fogville, not far from the Whisperwood.
Okay. Good. When do we... Is that Fortress Fogville? No, Fogville was northwest coast, wasn't it? The place I was, Fortress, that was somewhere else. Began with fog. Please don't be sending me back there. It was too tough. I think it's the northwest you're sending me to, isn't it? Yes. Good. When do we set out? He said, all eagerly.
As soon as possible. Joseph the mercenary has already travelled to Fogville.
Joseph?
And you should do the same.
Jesper. You mean Jesper?
So we are talking about accomplished facts, or what?
It is the only way. I'm sorry, Natara. Prophet, I'm counting on you. Find out why Korek is here.
Okay. You're looking at blank paper, dude. I finally got a night's sleep. 12 hours sleep. Thought I would take this trip in the morning. Although I've also decided I'm going to check out the market. That was where the guy was selling books on rhetoric, I believe. I want to continue raising my rhetoric skill as well as my sneak skill, although I don't think I can afford books for both. And I'm thinking rhetoric is the way to go until I've got, you know, quite high skill and can buy books a lot cheaper. Although I actually have a limited number of learning points anyway, 19. 13 crafting points though. I can get my rhetoric to 56 if I can get the books. I'm suspecting I can't.
The fabled prodigy.
Okay, he only had 4 rhetoric books, so I've got my skill up to 47, which is not totally bad, I guess. I will look out for 3 more adept books, and then I have to move on to the expert books. I still need to get psionics up, but I think I'm going to be focusing on sneak instead. I really do. I need apprentice sneak books. I think I can find them in Riverville. Although I'm not totally sure I've got enough money. I've got a few pennies actually. Possibly I should stop at Riverville. Here's the thing. I am going to head off to meet Jesper. Yes, I am. But and it is Fogville. Fogville over here. The place over here was Fogwatch. Here's the thing. I'm kind of really wanted. I really did want to just get something else done. I kind of wanted to either where was it? Search Patria's camp for hints, or check the last watch. Myra Tower at the Farmer's Coast. I've actually got a teleport for the Farmer's Coast. I've got a teleport spell. I had this plan to go up here and explore and never quite got around to it. But I'm assuming at some point I'll probably head off in that direction anyway, right? I mean, you'd think so. You'd think I'm going to end up in that direction. I probably should wait until I've got that. Otherwise, you know, I'm going to be here all day. So that's the thing. Do I want to go to Riverville to pick up some books on sneak, or do I want to just fly to the Myra Tower at Frostcliff Tavern? Which teleports do I have? I've got Arc, Farmer's Coast. That's the thing here. There's the temptation just to go whizzing off there without actually discovering everything on the way. But I generally don't like doing that. I think we take the Myrid and go meet Jesper. Yes, I do. So, which way is the Myrid? I need to get to the south quarter. That's the foreign quarter. I want the south quarter. Where is that? I decided to come to Riverville first and see if there were any books for sale. I've still got 1,600 coins. So maybe I can increase either rhetoric or sneak. I'm not sure which I prefer. No, rhetoric. We're going to focus on rhetoric just to get the cheaper prices so that we can buy more books. Please tell me. Okay, yeah. Right. Who should I speak to first? Let's speak to her.
Walk blessed.
I want to see your words.
Yes,
what
of course.
books did you... No, it was consumables. You have got psionics, which could be nice. And do you have... Right, no. Lockpicking. Oh, you know, could be nice, but... No. Let's talk to the other guys.
Light guide you.
Uh-huh. What have you got for sale?
I just put them out for you.
Apprentice books. You've
Tell me
got
what you
sneak.
need, and be quick about it.
You've only got 11 on the sneak front. Oh, you've got rhetoric. Oh, you got rhetoric. I needed 4 of these before I needed expert books, right? That's what it was. So, 1... Right, let's take 4 of those. And then just buy all the sneak, I think. So, I've got my rhetoric to 52, which is pretty good now. It's pretty good. I've got sneak to 26. I've only got 4 crafting points left, but he's got no more rhetoric books. I've got 13 learning points, but I can't afford anything else. I can't afford any books at all. Sneak is now at adept level, so I'm totally broke, and that's where I'm missing things. Learning points are not the problem, money is, so spending it on rhetoric is probably long-term the best idea. Short-term probably means I could have possibly got another 10 points in a skill, because the rhetoric books were actually cheaper. But so it's probably only about 10 skill points. But I think the amount of money it saves me is going to make a huge difference eventually. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Right, so I am all skilled up. I have sold everything I can sell. Now I just want to run off and meet Jesper. I can't actually afford to take the Myrid. I can't even afford to take the Myrid to Fogville. I can't remember. What did I get when I activated the stone that was over here? Was there a... Was it a kind of buff or... Oh. Was there anything... You know what? I wasn't actually all that interested in killing you. But you made it interesting. Congratulations. I missed. Was there one more? Thank you for answering the question. What it? There's another one. I don't see him. I see him. Okay. What was this? I don't actually need to absorb them, and they don't really have very good loot. What's that? Why can't I? Okay, I can't get that potion. We have an apprentice book block, and we had all of this. Wasn't there some sort of... I'm just mixing up realms, aren't I? I want a buff. Okay. Where the hell are we? Shimmering Grove? I've been in there, right? I'm pretty sure I've been in there. I've been in there. I must have been in there. Okay. That's a troll. Have I been in here? This is not ringing any bells. For some odd reason, just not. Sneaking around with my newfound awe-inspiring sneak ability. Oh, dead miner. Well, I'll tell you what, if I've been here, I didn't do a very good job of looting. And... Or people have come back. That is, of course, always an option. I am a tiny bit confused. Yes, I am. I don't remember this. I do not remember this. That is not always a sign that I've not been here. Oh, look at that. Wow, it's moving. Oh, God. And blowing all the loot everywhere. The defense robe. Wait, Did that say light armor 50? Did that actually say light armor 50? Are we... This looks like the end, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Mage light. I honestly do not remember being here, but I find it a little weird that I didn't come in here. Take pickaxe, don't need to. Mud model. I don't actually need any of that, I don't think. So, okay, so we came from there. There is ore to be mined. And more passages. Oh god. You know what? These guys are not all that anyway. I'm getting cocky now, aren't I? That's never a good sign. Never a good sign. Where are you? Go play with them. Go play with them. I'm gonna go and have a look around. Minecart? I just don't remember this. No, I don't. Is he still alive? Get on with it. I would have killed him by now. See that? See? Stop stomping on the ground and start killing. If I've been here, I really am losing my mind. Which dagger of despair? The thing is, he's grasp of the rat catchers. I keep finding things that I've got. Therefore, I think I'm losing my mind. I actually think I'm losing my mind. Where's the mage light again? Explosives. So, I'm stood in a very dangerous place. Okay, let's just check. Okay, there was quite a lot of, well, minor loot here, but still loot nonetheless. I know sometimes stuff does come back. Right, so this is heavy armor. It does have a set item. Defense robe. Right, now my robe of the Keeper is armor 29. Increases mana by blah blah blah. Elementarism by blah blah blah. Defense robe. Oh god, armor 80. For some reason, value 50. I thought that was armor 50. Right, that's crap. Okay. Sneaking with a light bubble over my head. Oh yeah. Totally ninja now. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure now. I'm actually not at the end. I'm not at the end. How odd. I suppose it's not that odd that I've missed some things. That's a troll. That looks... Is that weird, or does that troll look kind of... Well, mystical, I think is the word I'm looking for. So that goes to the Sun Coast. Don't take me out yet. Please don't take me out. Really, he can't see me. How is he not able to see the light creeping up on him? Hmm? Yes, okay. Scribbled note. I've not been here. I left you poor boys from the mine a little strengthening in case the nights are harsh and long. Portion it good. Okay. Potion of stamina fortification. Don't mind if I do, I guess. That's... Okay, well, we got a fair amount of coins and from this. I could actually afford, I can afford a Myrid now. Although, a little late. We're kind of, pretty far along. I am curious as to where this comes out, though. Probably miles away. Oh. No, actually... Oh, right. I actually know where we are. Oddly enough. And no, I don't think I've been here. Oh, no, no. I wanted to... didn't want to go back in. Off. They're mocking me. They're just out of reach. If I go for them, I end up in the cave. That's really annoying. Okay. Alright, strange, but... Alright. So, this is actually where I came down oh so long ago after meeting Jesper, isn't it? I am... Yeah. I'm gonna hug... Can we go around through the rocks there? I think we can. Yeah. Oh, nostalgia trip. Although I'm not totally sure I came this way. No, I'm not. I think I went... Last Journey Stone. I think I went via the river. Rest in peace, Salia Godstreet went unto her last journey at 6676 AST. Okay. Oh, God. I was thinking, I can hear something. There's a bill. What the hell? Okay. No, a bill. Harold. My apologies, Harold. Okay. That was slightly terrifying. Caught me completely off guard. Oh. Okay, you know what? You attack him. Do it. Do it. Are you dead? Alright. Okay, no. Stay away from him. He's going to explode. He's going to explode. He is. He's going to explode. He's going to explode. Absorb that one now. Did he die? There you go. No. Oh no, you're a troll. Okay, nice. You slammed the floor. Now punch him. Hit the troll. Okay, pretty good. And again. Okay, nice. Excuse me. No. Okay, actually, I'm beginning to think I haven't come along here. I think I'm getting mixed up in my places. Which is not going to come as a surprise to anybody at all. No, really, I'm thinking this is totally new. Iron gauntlets, old vagrant hood, and just general stuff. Okay. Lots of mushrooms I'm passing. I'm following a bloody trail here, which is probably bad. Riverville Ark. That's not where I'm going. I'm going north to Fogville. So I'm actually going there. Should I go round or should I just follow the river? I should probably just follow the river. That is where I met the woman who had the small pet, whatever the hell that was. And I had to free it from the Vatir, was it? Yes, it was. Right. So, are the dead going to be back inhabiting the ship? Because both times I've been here, they have been, well, waiting for me and shooting arrows in my general direction. Which is a shame, really. I'd kind of like to befriend them. They should sort of sense an entropic mage, shouldn't they? They should sort of, ooh, this is one of our guys. He's kind of into the whole, I was going to say he's into the whole dead thing, but that could be taken the wrong way, could it not? Oh no, they're not here. Okay, slightly disappointed. Still. Was over here, yes. Now, what were they called? Began with A. There were some creatures here. Not you, not you. Oh. Did that kill it? It did. There were some creatures. They slightly bluish, hunkering down. Began with an A. Terrible with names. Really am. They've not come back. It doesn't look like it. Oh god. The weather's gone. Is it the weather? Is it the weather, or have I just come to a place that's made my vision go, no, it's the weather. What the hell is that up there? It's a distraction. They really do have a lot of castles, don't they? Tell you what, let's take some food, because you never know. Cabbage soup. Sounds kind of nice. Yeah, cabbage. It's an odd one, that, isn't it? I always... Well, never... I wouldn't say disliked cabbage, but it was always one of the most boring foods. And yet, I really do like things like cabbage soup. I quite like cabbage now, just totally randomly throwing that out there. It sort of grew on me, as did many things as I grew old and boring. Okay. No one back here. Potatoes. Now, was it up or down? It doesn't really give me an absolute indication. Actually, it seems to be suggesting there. Okay, right. Oh, there was a castle up there. There was a castle up there, I remember. Yes. And, yeah. Let's keep going up. So somewhere in that castle, there is a passage down to a, well, essentially an underground railway station. Which is strange, really, isn't it? Yes, it is. Now, I can get into Fogville via the sewers. Is that where it wants me to go? No, I don't think so. Or I can go through the front door. I say we go through the front door. Kill everything in our way. Loot it. And then ask Jesper. Oh, it's the thing. Yes, then ask Jesper how the hell he managed to get that far without having to kill everything. Or maybe I meet him outside. That would actually make more sense. So there was a siege here. Okay. No, stay away from me. I'm not really in the mood. If you don't want to die, stay away from me. I have slightly more important things to do than murder you. Vinroot. These guys. Are they unfriendly? I mean, they usually are, aren't they? That's unfriendly. That's unfriendly. Okay. Boom! It's going to be unfriendly. Ah! That's right. Headshot. Another headshot. Run away! He's not going to help you. Okay. I mean, yes, he may well have been unfriendly because I was shooting him with green death, but I suspect his unfriendliness ran deeper than that. Oh, I got a spell tome. What are they, anyway? ARPs. Oh. Hello. Scroll of Ondusi's Key Expert. I've got a few of those now, actually. I bought some Adept ones, which, you know, it's going to be nice. I did get a spell book, but I've already got those spells. Okay, fair enough. We've got nice calming music at the moment. I want to go and check that direction out. Fogville discovered. I'm sneaking around quite successfully at the moment. Maybe that perk I got, plus the books, really did it. And turned me into a master ninja. Or maybe all of the creatures that are in this place are just totally blind and deaf. One of those options sounds extremely likely. I wonder which one it is. Did I ever detect life? Did I have detect life? I'm pretty sure I did have detect life, didn't I? Let's have a look. Detect life! Yes, I did. Why am I not using that? That is actually very useful. Running around. That's kind of almost like... It's basically wall hack. I have wall hack. I should use and abuse it. And... Okay. I'm sorry. Detect life. Make creatures, undead exempted, in the area visible. Can be used through walls. Well, according to this, neither of those two are alive. And I'm pretty sure one of them's Jesper.
Blasted blistering blazes! What the heck took you so long? We've been waiting for ages.
Why are you both dead?
But you only just...
What matters now is that we find the gem that opens the temple doors. You two take care of that. I'll go ahead to the temple and inspect the gate.
Fine.
Any questions? No? Then beat it.
It helps to know what something looks like if you're supposed to find it. At least that's what I've been told.
I already told you that. A small red gem. If it's around here somewhere, and I'm quite certain it is, you should maybe search for it at the village treasury. Now get going.
Treasury?
I'll see you at the temple.
There's a treasury. Where's the treasury? Completed.
And lo and behold, from one crazy mission into the other. The living temple. Whew. I never thought I'd get to see it up close.
Okay.
I suggest you take a look at the town hall. I'll browse the rest of the village. Just call me if you find
So it's in the town hall then, right? It's in the town hall. Optional. Ask Jesper Fogville's history. Jesper!
Huh?
Do you know anything about this place?
About Fogville? Yeah, quite a lot actually. The story's always fascinated me. You haven't heard of it, I take it. What do you want to know?
Well, what happened? All these siege weapons and the ships. It almost looks like there's been a war here.
Yeah, and that's about what happened. How can I say this without going beyond the scope? The short version, the villagers lost their minds. It all started when they officially renounced Malthus and the righteous path. Then, more and more travelers started disappearing, and surprisingly, a lot of their corpses were found close to the village, dumped in the forest like slaughtered cattle. That was when the Order couldn't ignore this issue any longer and sent a division of guards to end the madness, whatever that's supposed to look like. But when these guards arrived, they were greeted by frenzied villagers, who were armed to the teeth and jumped on the guards like rabid dogs. Most of them were killed, but one made it back to the temple. Well, and that's almost the end of the story. When the guards returned, they were almost the size of an army, but still the villagers charged right at them. You can imagine the result.
Okay. Was it found out why the people of the Fogville killed the travelers? How the heck can a bunch of farmers defy a division of the guard? And is there some kind of explanation for all this? I mean, everything. Was it found out? Okay, you discover this one.
Well, the most common one is the proximity to the Whisperwood. We all know what these spores do to the human mind. So maybe unfavorable winds over several moons? Who knows? At least that's the official explanation. Some conspiracy theorists see a connection to the Butcher of Ark.
Butcher of Ark. The Butcher of Ark. Now, I keep meaning to read that book. I do. The Butcher of Ark. You're talking about the serial killer, J.L. Tennyson.
Exactly. Strange guy, to say the least. You know, shortly before he killed himself, he left an autobiography. And even though the Order officially forbids owning it, there are collectors who established an entire cult around that Tannerson character.
I'm not allowed to own them?
There's a lot of speculation going on about this entire myth, and some of it's quite bizarre and morbid, if you ask me. Anyway.
Okay. So, alright, why did the people of Fogville kill the travelers? Did they eat them?
Yes, it was. It turned out they sacrificed them. Later, when the Order searched Fogville for what could have caused all this, they found a hidden hexagonal room in the temple, which looked like the Fogvillers built it themselves. It was strange. There were exactly 6 paintings, one on each wall, and they all depicted unholy scenes, whatever that may mean. Anyway, it seemed that the travelers were sacrificed there. Heck knows why.
Why do I have a feeling we're going to find out? How the heck do a bunch of farmers and hunters defy a division of the guard?
As I said, they were mad, and this is also how they fought, regardless of the consequences. Plus, this place isn't exactly easily charged. Just look at all the walls. It's almost a fortress.
Okay. Yeah, I wish I'd read those books now. I keep meaning to do so, but, you know. Why am I following Jesper? I'm not supposed to be following Jesper. I'm supposed to be going there, aren't I? I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Go to the town hall. Search the old town hall for the sigil gem, whilst he goes over there and pretends to search there, because we all know it's going to be here. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe he's going to find it, and I'm going to get beaten on the back of the head. Let's, where's my Shadow of the Wind? I am Ninja. I also want to go Psionic Veil. And let's try and get closer. What the I'm invisible, a ninja, and was trying to come in to find out if you guys were as unfriendly as I thought you were gonna be. I guess that answers my bloody question.